breaking the paycheck to paycheck cycle. We'll be back with this topic. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the show, The Hispanic Voice with Ana Maria. And today, I want to open up a conversation that really touches so many of us living paycheck to paycheck. It's something that we always talk about, but it's very real. And possibly we have found yourself in that cycle, working really hard, but it's still feeling like there's never quite enough left over. Well, let's consider this. What if living paycheck to paycheck isn't just about money, but it's also about our relationship with the money, about the context we have been living in? Maybe it's a context that we were raised in with our families, with our parents. It just seems like, where there's a survival becomes in the norm and the dreams get postponed all the time. In my opinion, transforming our finances, they really mean that we also have to transform how we see ourselves with our values, with our choices, and also with our future. Can you consider this? So here, I'm going to share with you 3 simple, powerful tips that can start breaking that cycle. Okay, the first one is going to be track every dollar with purpose. So what if for the next 30 days, let's just say for a month, you write down or you use an app to track every dollar you spent? You might discover the spending habits you didn't even realize you had. Consider this practice. It could really open up new possibilities for saving and even in the small amounts. I know it's time consuming, but a lot of people do journal when they're doing a diet. So why not journaling your finances, your spending? And tip number 2, this will be build your mini emergency funds. It's so important to have an emergency fund. And this can be $10 a week. $10 a week can really add up. And, could you choose to set aside a small amount automatically, set in your bank account? So you just set it up and it goes into your savings. Something like that can really, really make a huge difference. And so your future self isn't just always in crisis mode. There's always going to be emergencies that is going to require some type of monetary financial cost. And what if your savings account actually becomes more like a partner in freedom instead of a forgotten idea? I really, really recommend that you do that. Tip number 3 would be increase your income in a very creative way. You're going to, so here, I want you to consider this. Use your talents, use your interests, create an idea to make more money. Possibly tutoring. If you speak 2 languages like me, Spanish and English, you can tutor Spanish. If you're good at crafting, maybe you do a crafting job or do some crafting and you sell those things. Maybe ride sharing or pet sitting or offering any other service. When you put yourself out there, somebody is going to be needing your services or whatever you're selling. This is not just about money, right? But it's about transforming our belief that your current income has limitations. There's so many opportunities out there. And at the heart of all of this is really powerful choice. The choice is not to be stuck. No, the choice is to really transform not just your budget, but also transform your life and transform the lives of your loved ones. We don't have to accomplish, everything at once. We don't have to, I know this process sometimes can be a little bit uncomfortable, but let me tell you, uncomfortable leads to transformation. If we can all choose to transform our lives. We can also choose to be powerful. And we can also choose to create new opportunities. You'll be surprised. So today, let's just really, take a look at one step. Not all the steps are perfect, I know, but select one, choose one that really calls to you and try it. Try it for a week, try it for 2 weeks, and start creating. And those things, those new habits, start creating, um, those other ideas. You're going to love it and you're going to actually be in a better position. I really, really encourage you to keep creating your lives with love and with passion for everything you do. Thank you for listening and declare it because it's already yours.